Morning, everyone, or welcome, everyone. I was trying not to say good morning in case you're doing this in the evening. But anyway, let's start. Big toes touching, knees open wide, and then into your child's pose. Reach the hands forwards, and then let the forehead rest down onto the mat. And take a few breaths here. You can relax your arms. Just try and find a comfortable place so you can start to think about the breath. Lengthening the inhales and the exhales, just to bring you into your bodies. Setting the rhythm of your breath, like the rhythm that you want for the class ahead, maybe even the rhythm that you want for the day ahead. Calm, steady, aware, awake. So breaths in get longer, but then maybe you can make the breath out even longer. Start to extend the arms a little bit further forwards, and then push the hands down into the mat so you get an extra stretch. Be here for one more breath. And then walk your hands back to your knees. We'll come up onto all fours. Hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. And as always, just rock forwards and back, wake up the wrists a little bit. And you can take little circles. And then just circling the other way. Now just flipping the fingers towards your knees. You might not go all the way around just yet. And you can take little circles here as well. Take the circles the other way. And then bringing the fingers back towards the front. Now push down to your right hand and just take your left arm around your back. And then try and draw a circle with the right shoulder. Okay, so the shoulder comes up towards the ears and around the back. So it's not going side to side. I think that circular action towards the ears and around the back. You can try and keep the right arm straight as well. Takes a little bit of working out. And then take the circle the other way. Good. Well done. And lower your left hand down. And then take your right hand around your back. And trying for the other side. So circling that left shoulder up towards the ears and around the back. And then see if you can take the circle the other way. Gets quite tiring, doesn't it? Now you can lower your right hand back down onto the mat and we'll just sit down onto your heels. Extend your left arm out towards the left side and take your right hand up and over your head so your fingertips land on the side of the head, and then encourage the right ear towards the right shoulder. Now if you flex your left hand and push through your left heel, the heel of your hand, and then draw a circle with the arm. Try and bring the circle all the way from the arm into the shoulder. And then take the circle the other way. And then take your left arm around your back. Bring your right hand down so you hook onto your right arm with the left hand. And now draw a circle with the nose. So keeping the right ear to the right shoulder and circling the nose. And circle it the other way. And then release. One side feels different. So you take your right arm out, flex the hand, and take your left arm up and over your head, fingertips on that right side, and then squeeze the ear towards the shoulder. Okay? Try and push through your right heel of the hand, and then circle the arm, and see if you can feel that circle in the shoulder there. Good. And then take the circle the other way. So this left hand is adding as much weight as is needed. Good. And then taking the left arm around your back. So your fingers come out by the right side. You can lower your right arm, hook onto the arm, continue to let the left ear fall to the left shoulder, and then you can draw a circle with the nose. And circle it the other way. Good. And bring your head back to the center. Releasing the right arm, give both shoulders a shake. That's it. Circling one way and then circling the other way. So now you can bring your hands to interlace, and you can put your elbows down onto the mat underneath your shoulders. Keep your hips above your knees, and then bring your hands underneath your chin. Now look over your hands and roll forwards. And then as you roll back, see if you can let your chin go up, stretch from your chin to your chest. And again, so you're going to roll forward so you can look down. And then roll back. Last time, looking over the hands towards the floor. And then rolling back. Releasing the hands, come back up onto the hands. And we take the hands then as wide as the mat, even wider maybe. Fingers pointing outwards. Lower your inner right arm to the floor and bend your left arm. You can look to the left side here. Try and feel your inner right shoulder down over there. And then straightening your left arm, lower your left inner arm to the floor and look to the right. And then swing from side to side like that. Keep it going. Feels quite nice. Good. So now try and round into the upper back as you roll over to the left, and then round into the upper back as you roll to the right. Okay. So rather than it be about dropping the inner shoulder to the floor, make it be about rounding into the upper back as you come up. Then coming back to neutral, bringing the hands underneath you. Take your cat-cow, so letting your belly sink and lifting your head and chest up. And then tucking the tail and rounding into the back, spreading the shoulders. And again, letting the belly sink, lifting the head and the chest up. And then rounding the back, spread the shoulders. Letting the belly sink. Lifting the sit bones up, take your hands to the corners of the mat. You can lower your chest to the floor and your chin to the floor. Think about moving your tailbone towards your heels here, if that makes sense. So you're lengthening your lower back. One more breath here. Yeah. And then release, bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Do the opposite, round into the back, chin to chest. So let your belly sink and then tuck your toes under. Take the hips up and back into your down dog. You can feel your calves, you can feel your hamstrings here, or I can for sure. And then you can wiggle from side to side. It's getting a little bit of length there in the legs, pressing the heels down one by one. And then settling in your downward dog shape for a moment. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Give your head a little shake. Yes and no. Take one more breath here. Yeah, take your right leg up to the sky and you can bend the knee, open up the hip. Bring your right foot inside your right hand. And then lower the left knee to the floor. So keep your right arm outside of the right leg. So you're squeezing that right knee in and sinking the left thigh down. Deep breath in, lift the head and chest. And long breath out. Then tucking your back toes under, bring your left foot to the front of the mat. Have a big bend in your knees and a halfway lift. And then exhale and fold, nice heavy head. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. And now just take your right leg to the back of the mat. And we'll lower the right knee to the floor. Now keep the left arm hugging the left knee in. And then try and lift your head and your chest up. Long breath in. Long breath out. Good. Palms can go flat, lift the back knee up off the floor, and then take the front foot to the back and the hips up to the sky into your downward facing dog. Squeeze the heels to the floor. We're going to take the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Then just bring your left knee into your nose, left foot inside the hands. So same again. Lower the right knee to the floor. Let that left arm hug the left knee in. Draw the chest forwards. Just sink into the right thigh for a moment. And then tucking the back toes under, lifting your back knee. Bring your right foot next to your left. Okay, got halfway lift and lengthen. And then exhale and fold, heavy head. Inhale, lift the head and the chest. As you exhale, take your left leg to the back of the mat. Lower the left knee. Keep your right arm hugging your right knee in. And then sink into the front of that left thigh. Enjoy it. All right, pushing down through the hands, lift the back knee up off the floor, and then take the front foot to the back. And we take the hips up and back into downward facing dog. From here, come up high onto your toes, bring yourself forwards into plank pose, and from plank pose, keep the legs long and straight as you lower your hips towards the floor, drawing the shoulders back, lifting the head and chest up, and then take it all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Try that 2 more times, coming up high into the toes. Roll forwards, keep it strong. You don't want to just collapse here into your lower back. Keep drawing your belly button back and think about lifting the head and the chest up, not over bending your back. Take it up and back, downward dog. Last time, coming up high into the toes. Bring yourself forwards into plank, lower the thighs. Keep them hovering off the floor, lift the head and the chest. And then take it all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Then right leg comes up to the sky, you can bend the knee, open up that hip. And then bring your right foot inside your right hand. Now we lower the left knee to the floor. This time, release the left toes and then lift the arms up. Then you bring your hands heart center. I'm going to take a twist. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Push down through the right hand to help you twist. Long breath in. And long breath out as you twist. Good. Looking down, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee up off the floor, and then see if you can get a little bit deeper into the twist. Good, now release, take the hands either side front foot, and bring your left foot next to your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold, heavy head. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your right leg to the back of the mat. And then lower the right knee to the floor. Release the right toes. Hopefully it's all feeling a bit more awake. Push down through your left foot, lift your arms up. And then bring your hands heart center, take the twist on the other side. So right elbow onto the left knee. And then look up past that left elbow as you twist. Now you're stamping down through the left foot here. Breathing in. Breathing out to twist. Tucking your back toes, lifting the back knee. And then just increasing the twist here. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, take the hands down either side front foot. And then take the front foot to the back. And we'll take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Squeeze the heels to the floor. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Left leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up the head. Same again, bring your left knee into your nose, left foot inside the hands. And then lower the right knee to the floor and tuck the right toes. Okay, lift the arms up. Bring your hands to the heart center, start to twist towards the left, right elbow onto your knee. So we've been here already. How does it feel? Is there a bit more space? Tuck your back toes and then lift the back knee up off the floor. Continue to twist. Yes, nice Kerry. Lovely. All right, releasing the hands down. Bring your right foot next to your left. And take a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift the head and chest. And then exhale, take your left leg to the back of the mat. Lower the left knee. And then lift your arms up. Okay, bring your hands heart center. Start to twist towards the right, left elbow onto your knee. Look up past the top elbow. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, tuck your back toes and you can lift that back knee up off the floor. Just push your heel away as you twist. And then release, hands either side. Okay, take your front foot to the back. And then take the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Big breath in. And long breath out. Okay, so like you did earlier, come up hands to the toes, roll forwards, keep the legs long and straight, lift the upper back, lift the head, lift the chest, lowering the hips. And then take it up and back, downward dog. 2 more of them, come up high onto your toes, roll yourself forwards, lower the thighs, lower the hips, lift the head, lift the chest, don't overbend your lower back. Core takes you up and back. Last time, coming up high onto the toes, roll yourself forwards. Thighs lower, hips lower, head and chest lifts. And then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Breath in, and breath out. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Have your knees bent so you can lay your belly over your thighs. Relax your head. Hold on to opposite elbows. Keep your arms by your ears so you're looking through your legs. And then inhale, lift your elbows up. Lift your head and your chest up. You've definitely got a bend in your knees here. And then exhale and fold forwards, fold forwards. And again, inhale, lifting the head and the chest up, keeping the arms by the ears. And then exhale, fold it forwards. Such a tough movement. Last time. Inhale, lift the head and the chest up. And then exhale and fold it forwards. Releasing the hands. Then you can roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Hands onto your lower back. Well, let's just push the thighs forwards, hips forwards, lean the upper body back. And then lift it up and over and hinge from the hips. Releasing the hands. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And as you exhale, walk your way forwards, coming into that plank pose. And we lower yourself all the way down to the mat. You can rest your head on your hands. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Tuck your tail, push your pubic bone down into the mat. Try and make your right leg even longer. Push down through your left foot and then lift your right leg up. How hard can you push down through your left foot to lift your right leg up? Hold it there, breath in. As you breathe out, lower the right leg down. Yeah, now push down through your right leg and try and lift your left leg up. Hold it there, breathing in. Good. And then breathing in. Now try and lift both legs up. Push down through the pubic bone, let the legs get longer and lift both legs up. One more breath, keep lifting. Think lifting from your hamstring and from your glutes. And straightening behind the knees. And then lower all the way back down. Okay, we'll bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. And try and feel that extension upwards now, enjoying that lovely stretch. Breathing in. If you want a little bit more, push down through the pubic bone, lengthening your lower back, and then lifting the elbows up off the floor. One more breath. You can bend your arms, lower down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and push your hips back to your heels. Child's pose. Relax, forehead down. Breathe into your belly. Let your body lay over your legs. Get a nice little intermission. Come up onto your hands. Let your belly sink. Tuck your toes under. Take the hips up and back. Downward dog. Now lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Right knee into nose. Right foot inside the right hand. We're going to come into high lunge. Okay, from your high lunge, bring your hands heart center. Let's twist towards the right, left elbow onto your knee. Look up past the top elbow. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, look down to your right foot and bring your left foot next to your right. Might be a bit of wobble your way there. And then continue to twist. Inhale. As you exhale, fold forward. See if you can straighten the legs. A little bend though is always there. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. From here, jump or step your feet to the back of the mat. We'll take your first vinyasa. So you can drop your knees if you want. Elbows brush by the ribcage. Straighten the arms, cobra up dog, lift the head, chest up. And then take it up and back into downward facing dog. Take your left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up that hip. Left knee into nose, left foot inside the hands. Come up into our high lunge, strong legs. Yes. Bring your hands heart center. Well done. And then twist towards the left. Right elbow onto the knee. That's it, good. Look up past the top elbow, really stamp down to your left foot. Deep breath here. Good. You're looking down at the left foot, so you can bring your right foot next to your left. And then continue to twist. Long breath in. Good. As you breathe out, release and straighten the legs. Or, well, there is always a little bend, yeah? But it feels straight. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold, draw yourself in. Think about weight into the toes here. Inhale, halfway lift, plant the hands. Now you can jump or step back plank. Vinyasa, dropping your knees if you want to. Elbows brushed by the rib cage. Straighten the arms, cobra up dog. And then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Long breath in. Get a long breath out. Let's keep moving. Right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up that hip. Bring your right foot inside your right hand, coming into our high lunge. Lifting the arms up. And then bringing the hands heart center. Start to twist towards the right, left elbow onto your knee. Look up past the elbow as you twist. Look down at your right foot, bring your left foot next to your right, and then continue to twist. Good. From here, come up, look down, lift your left heel up, squeeze your left heel to your bum and take your left leg all the way back. Now release the arms and come into warrior two. So you ground the back heel and open up into warrior two. Left arm up and over your head. That's it. And then bend deep into your right leg. Inhale, reach the hands away. As you exhale, straighten your right leg. Push your left hip away. Reach your right arm forwards. Hand can go on the shin. And then left arm to the sky. Maybe you've got a bit more space this morning. The right hand can go on the floor. But if you feel like your right side is all wrinkled, then you need to bring your hand back onto your shin. Let's take the left arm up and over your head. And then you're looking down, bend the front knee, come back into warrior two. Yes, right hand to the floor. Big circle with the left hand and then front foot to the back. Your vinyasa, your way. You can always just meet me in downward dog. How's the right side feel there? Then take the left leg up to the sky, we bend the knee, open up the hip. Left knee into nose, left foot inside the hands. We'll come up into your high lunge. Then from your high lunge, bring your hands heart center, twist towards the left. Push down through the hands. That's it, straight into the back leg as you twist. Nice, well done, look down. Bring your right foot next to the left. Twist a little bit more. Good, and then looking down, lift your right heel up. Now strong left leg as you bring your right heel to your bum. And then extend your right leg all the way to the back of the mat and then continue to twist. Good. So the back heel is going to drop as the arms come up and over your head and then into your warrior two. Bend deep into the warrior two. Push down through your right heel. That's it, reach the hands apart. And we'll straighten the front leg. Push the back hip away. Reach the left hand forwards, maybe hand is on your shin, maybe left hand is on the floor. Good. Reach up through the right hand, inhale. As you exhale, take your right arm up and over your head. Breathe into that space. Good, looking down, Rebend into that leg, left leg, come back warrior two. And then left hand to the floor, big circle with the right hand and front foot to the back. Vinyasa here, elbows brushed by the rib cage. Straighten the arms, cobra up dog. And then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And long breath out. Then let's walk the hands back towards the feet. Bend your knees, relax your head. Tuck your tail and then sit down into your chair pose. Lift the arms up. That's it, good. That's it, nice, bring your hands heart center and twist. Left elbow onto the right knee. Lengthen the spine as you twist. Feels quite nice now. Fold it forwards, relax your head. Hopefully the hamstrings are playing ball now. And then bend the knees, tuck the tail, scoop the arms, the head and the chest up into your chair pose. Sit down nice and deep. Can you feel the weight through the heels and toes? And then you bring your hands heart center and then start to twist towards the left. Right elbow onto the knee. Look up. Inhale. Good, and then exhale, release and straighten the legs. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. So last big move. Slide your right leg forwards. Step onto your right leg and you've got your hands on your hips. You turn your left foot out slightly. Inhale, lift the head and chest up. As you exhale, fold forwards. Now, make sure you don't transfer weight into one foot. Try and keep the weight in both feet. Come forwards until you feel your body parallel to the floor. Bring your left hand onto your right shin. And then take your right arm out to the side. And from there, start to twist the belly from the belly button and above. Okay, so don't over open up the right shoulder. You squeeze your right hip back as you twist here. Nice, can you push down through your back heel as you twist? One more breath. And as you exhale, bring your right hand back in and you can roll your way up. Big move. Right, step back onto your right foot next to your left. And then slide the left leg forwards. Lower the left heel down. Turn your right toes out just slightly. Hands on the hips, so both headlights forwards. Inhale, lift up tall. And then exhale, fold forwards. Okay, feel the weight through both feet here. That's it, bring your body parallel to the floor. You can also have a bend in the front leg if you need. Right hand onto your left shin, and then take your left arm out in line with your left shoulder. That's it. And then start to twist from your belly button, pushing down through both heels. Hold it there. Can you really squeeze that right heel down? Nice, and you can have a bend in the left leg. One more breath. I know it's not a nice place to be. Lower the hand down, and then roll your way up. Well done, step your left foot next to your right, shake it out. Open up your feet, bring your hands heart center, come up high onto your toes, and then bend the knees as you slide your back down an imaginary wall, coming into a little crouching squat. When you're ready, then you can try and make your way into Malasana. So pushing your heels down and elbows opening up the knees. Yes, lift your head and your chest up. We're getting a little bit more into the hips now. From here, reach your hands forward. So a little bit of fun. You might want to put your hands down behind you. See how it goes, but you want to drop your bum down to the floor. Hover your feet off the floor and squeeze your knees to your shoulders and squeeze your belly in. Lift your head and your chest up. So it is quite awkward. Don't worry if you've got to use your hands. Use momentum now to come back out into Malasana. You might use your hands to help you come up. Yeah, elbows into your knees and lift your head and your chest up. Good, so you can take your hands behind you, reach your hands forward, sit your bum down and lift your feet up. Squeeze your knees to your shoulders, keep your core nice and strong. And you can use momentum to come back up or use your hands. Yeah, good. Elbows into your knees and lift your head and your chest up. Long breath in. Long breath in. Nice, guys. Good. Sitting your bum down somehow. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees open. Rest the edges of the feet on the floor. Inhale, lift the head and the chest. And then exhale, fold it forwards. Breathe in. And breathe out. If you come up to seated, that's it. Now extend your left leg off the mat over towards the left side, flexing the foot. Squeeze your right heel into your pelvis a little bit. You can always have a block underneath this knee if you need to. And then slowly roll forwards. Maybe you come onto your forearms, but definitely try and keep your left toes up and your left knee up. And also have a bend in the left leg. Take one more breath here. And then walk your way back up. We can bring your left leg in. And then extend your right leg out. Flex the foot, so it's like a half wide leg. Lift up and then start to walk your way forwards. Now keep your right toes up, keep your right knee up. Maybe walk the hands forwards. If you want a little bit more, try pushing down to your right heel. Feel the length through the back of that right leg. You can always have a bend in the right knee as well. Good. And then come right back up. So I don't know if this is anyone's favorite pose, but wide leg forward fold here. So extending both legs out, and you can use the mat as a measuring stick, so you know that you're equal. So maybe line up both heels with the edge of the mat, flex the feet, lift the head, chest, and then start to fold it forward. So you could stay on your fingertips, come onto your forearms, keep drawing your toes up. That's it, keep lifting your knees up. And if you feel like you're hunching in your upper back, try and think lifting your head and chest up. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then coming all the way back up. Now, if you need to make it a little bit shorter, you can push your hips back. So if you need to make it a little bit more, you can walk your hips forwards, but use your hands to support you here. Start to bend your left leg, so your toes come up towards the face and bend that left leg, like you're dragging your left heel in towards the left hip. Try and lift up nice and strong. Push through your right heel as well, right toes, and then lengthen the left leg straight. Try the same with the other side, so you're bending your right leg. Yeah, if you need to shorten it, bring the legs in a bit, you can. Flex through the foot, flex through your left heel as well. And then extend it nice and straight. Good. Last fold forwards. I know you want to get out. This is okay. See where you can go with it. Your body will be glad. Halfway through your day, you'll be like, I'm so glad I did wide leg forward fold today. And then lifting yourself back up And you can draw your legs together. My favorite bit. Give the legs a little shake up there. Walk your way to the front of the mat. Reach the hands forwards and then slowly lower down. Now cross your right leg over your left. Bring your ankles to meet. Then bring your knees into your chest. Try and lift your hips over towards the right and then let both knees fall to the left. So it's a bigger twist when the legs are crossed. So if you need to uncross them, uncross them. Press down through your right elbow if you can, right shoulder blade. Deep breath in. And long breath out. Uncrossing the legs and then bringing the knees back to the center. Probably need to bring your hips back into the center as well. And then crossing left leg over right so the ankles meet. Bringing both knees into the chest. And then you can lift the hips up, move them over towards the left and let both knees fall to the right. Now breathe into that space. Enjoy the twist. Good. And then uncrossing the legs, bring your knees back to the chest. Place both feet down onto the mat. And then lift the hips up to the sky. And you can take your hands underneath you, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Long breath in. Good long breath out. Keep the hips lifted, squeeze the belly button back. And then releasing the hands, start to lower the spine down vertebra by vertebra. And you can bring the soles of the feet together, knees open. And just let the arms come up and over your head. Well done. I've done enough. Deep breath in through the nose, fill up your belly, fill up your rib cage, fill up your chest. And then open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Breathing in, fill yourself up. And then open mouth, exhale, let it go. Last time, breathing in. And then open mouth, exhale, let it go. Breathe normally, naturally. Give yourself a moment just to settle here. You can extend your feet to the corners of the mat. You could leave your arms above your head or down by your side. And take some time. Notice in your Shavasana you might hear different things now. Tune into those things. Or you can let it all go. It might be that you've got a little bit longer today, you could stay there. So if you can, then do that. See what happens. And if you need to get moving with me, then you could start to wiggle your fingers and start to wiggle your toes and breathe a little bit deeper. And eventually lifting the arms up and over the head, doing a full body stretch. If you haven't extended the legs out already, you can. And then rolling over onto the right hand side into your fetal shape. Now, keeping your eyes closed, make your way up to seated, face the front, sit in any shape that feels good for you. Palms together, thumbs into the chest bone, feeling connected to yourself. And try and stay with that connection throughout your day today. Deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste, have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope you feel stretched and awake, ready for whatever's next.